Well, here we are. We're at the end of the ceremony. Now, before I make a couple of remarks here, I was asked to remind you all, when the whole ceremony completes, if the friends and family and guests here today would remain seated until the people on the platform, our administrators and board members, as well as our faculty and our graduates and their learning coaches have exited, we would be grateful. So just what you want, another speech, huh? You guys are ready to go. So we've had all the pomp and circumstance and the performances and the processional and the music. It's all here, all done, except for one thing. We have to declare you graduated. Yeah, I get the fun job, don't I? Honestly. So every year I love doing this, but I love to give you a poem. Okay, so here's my poem, because you don't want to hear me give a speech. Now this gentleman, his name is Lewis, and he wrote this poem from jail, from prison. And he wrote it to his daughter. So you have to, when you hear the poem, just, you'll understand at the end that he's the father. But the information I have is this. He says, I wrote this poem while I was in jail. I missed a lot of things while I was gone. And the one thing that I truly missed was my daughter's graduation. I've done a lot of soul searching and looking for answers. And what I've come up with is that there is nothing more precious than time. You can't turn it back, and you can't start over. He says, I have a lot of guilt, but life is a learning experience, right? So I'm going to turn it into a positive. His poem is called What Matters Most. Embrace who you are and love like a fool. Try not to be judged and never be cruel. Hold your head high and never look back. Give all you can and never hold back. Laugh like a clown and cry like the rain. Remember, with the price of peace, there sometimes comes pain. Always care for your family, because too soon they'll be gone. Forgive and forget, and try to live on. Face all your fears and try to be brave. If you remember love is the answer, then you'll always be saved. Don't compare yourself to others, or you'll always be vain. Remember, you're one of God's flowers, and none of them plain. He says to his daughter, then, you're the light of my life and the love in my heart. I knew you were special from the very first start. When I first held you close and I whispered your name, I knew that my life would never be the same. I love you, my girl, from the very first day. And a team of wild horses couldn't drag me away. So remember these words on your special day. And Daddy's girl, you'll always stay. I know a lot of parents are feeling those sentiments as well. But we at PA Virtual, and I speak here for the whole school, and in particular my colleagues on the board of trustees, that we are so proud of you. Seeing you here today is one of the great days for us every year. And we applaud your accomplishments. So now, we have one more thing to do. Could I ask all the graduates and their academic coaches to stand, please? As the president of the Board of Trustees of Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School, With the authority granted thus to me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, through the Pennsylvania Department of Education, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer the high school diploma on you, class of 2017, with all its rights and privileges. Now, everybody, make sure your tassel is on the right. You ready for this? We all get to move it over, so move it to the left. Congratulations and best wishes to you all.